So here's a true funny story about Marilyn Manson. Back in the, it's like probably 93, 94, 95, right in there, closer to 93, 94, Marilyn Manson was opening for White Zombie. And this was back when Manson was still on his Portrait of American Family tour. Well, I was working security. Not for the club, but I worked for a private security company called Team Security. TEAM, stand for Total Events and Management, Team Security. And we got hired out to venues to, you know, do security. And they were playing at a club called the Nile Theater, real fucking small. I mean, it only held like maybe 500 people. And I was working security, and I was already a big Marilyn Manson fan. And because I had long hair and shit, you know, and I was friends with the boss, he put me right up front stage, you know, against the band, and which was actually not a cool thing because we had to have raincoats because Marilyn Manson would encourage people to spit in his mouth, and you know, of course, people would spit in your face too. So we had raincoats. Anyway, long story short, when the show ended, when the show ended and Zombie came on, I ran backstage. I tried to. Marilyn Manson had his own security too, so us half-assed security guards couldn't go so far. And Twiggy was out there signing autographs, and the other members of the bands were like at a table signing autographs and shit. But Marilyn Manson was like pacing back and forth behind the scenes. He wasn't really signing autographs, you know. People were trying to get his attention, but you could see him walking around and shit. Because of my limited security access, I was able to get back to him. And I got back to him, and I had a first edition copy of the Satanic Rituals. First edition. It cost me like $70. I bought it. And this was before the internet, so I bought this at a used bookstore here in Phoenix. Anyway, it's a first edition, mint copy of the Satanic Rituals. First edition. And I wanted him to sign it. And it was really fucking loud and everything. You know, people were yelling. Zombie was playing. And I gave Marilyn Manson the Satanic Rituals. And I said, "Hey man, can I get your autograph?" And he looked at me, and it was loud, and I don't think he heard me. He looked at it, he opened the book, looked at the title, kind of gave me a smile, gave me a nod, said, "Thanks man," and just walked off with it. And I was like, "Hey, hey," and he kept walking. So I gave the book to fucking sign, and he fucking stole it. Marilyn Manson stole my limited edition, first edition copy of the Satanic Rituals. Since then, I have never been able to find that fucking book. But whatever. That's my brief meeting with Marilyn Manson. And Marilyn Manson is in person. He's really tall. He's probably 6'2". Very skinny though. He's probably weighs as much as me, and I'm like 5'10". So, but yeah, Marilyn Manson stole my fucking limited edition, first edition copy of the Satanic Rituals. True story.